What is this show?
It's the #1 show in America.
That show is so dumb.
On the Blitz.
Have a great Friday, you mother...
Well, now that it looks like the rain has stopped, maybe we can. From the looks of it, it looks like we're done with the rain. Because, man, it was coming down for a while there, all the overnight hours. As you're heading out the door, just know you may hit some standing water and some puddles. Get a full look at the traffic. Is it already starting off kind of bad?
Yeah, it's bad. There's
great.
standing water, flooding, etc.
Okay. Great. We'll get to that in just a moment. It is actually going to be a cool weekend, but it does start to warm up on Sunday. Back up into the 60s, and we'll see 70s by, midweek next week. Welcome to your Friday. Ready for the weekend. How are you, Kelly?
Well, I got all mentally prepped for a tornado because, everybody was going live and everybody was, talking about how bad we were going to get hit, which, we got rain.
Yeah.
And the drive-in was not a picnic. Let me tell you.
I believe it.
Yeah, there is some standing water out there. Got to be careful of.
And it was definitely it was coming down for a while there, for sure. In fact, hopefully she's done it by now. But part of my new morning routine as I get up is the last thing I do before I leave is I take Birdie outside because she sleeps in a crate, and then I'll put her back in the crate, and then Nora and the boys will get her out when they get up. But there was no way I was taking her out because it was still, coming down pretty good when I was leaving the house. And I was like, she can wait one more hour until the rain stops because there's no way. So, anyways, Dick, how are you on a Friday?
I'm good, man. It was good to see you yesterday.
Yeah, out at the park. I like that park.
Yeah, it's nice.
That was a cool little park. I tried to find you on my way. Did you go into the brush?
Into the brush.
So when we...
What park are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. Prairie Lakes. Prairie Oaks. Yeah. And, I showed up to take Birdie for a walk. So it was a nice day out. He was out there doing some fishing at the pond.
I turned around, and there they were.
Yeah. Said hello.
Of all the places.
Well, because I was about to walk up to a stranger. Because where I parked, you could see the little dock, and there were some people fishing. And I saw Thick's truck, and I was like, oh, he's on the dock fishing. And I was walking towards the dock, and then you come from the right, and I was like, oh, okay, thank God, because I was about to walk up and tap that person on the shoulder.
It's so weird, because that place is huge. And for us to just bump into each other right there.
Well, it's because I saw your truck.
Okay.
And so I knew to park in that parking lot, and then I thought it was you. So, yeah, I'm glad you walked out at that exact moment. But then when we split ways from the beach, you said you were going to go over here, and I was going to take Birdie for a walk, and I came back the same way.
Yeah, I saw you at the other end of that lake, which is where I eventually went, and then so you had already moved on.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. But, yeah, it's I appreciate the info, because I will take her back.
Yeah.
It was Birdie's first time. Well, she got in the water a little bit. So she's not, scared of water. She's doing swimming, but she walked around the shallow area. And it was her first time around other... she's from a foster home, so she was around other dogs, but the first time, out in public. And she just wanted to play.
Yeah.
So
good.
I know that she's ready to socialize a little bit.
And you mentioned, her hair didn't stand up. That was a good sign.
Yeah, well, because inside the house... She's become very protective.
Sure.
So it knocks at the door, the Amazon, that hair on the back of the neck goes shrink, and she starts barking.
But when this one big white dog come flying over to her and was running around, she just was jumping and yapping, but it's like she knew that dog just wanted to play.
Yeah, just wanted to play.
Yeah,
it was play
she
mode.
knew it.
So couldn't take her
she
off the
wanted
leash.
To play.
Yeah, but I want to get to the enclosed dog park. So I think that'll be a lot of fun.
And maybe eventually.
Yeah, for sure.
Because those dogs have a blast on that beach, man.
Yes, they do. All right, coming up, we have got a lot to do and a lot to talk about, including we still have these $50 gift cards to Hofbrau House we're going to get you hooked up with before 7 o'clock for the keg tapping going on next Wednesday that I will be at. We also have more tickets for Monster Jam to get you hooked up with. And I have to tell you how I injured my entire family. All four of us got hurt, and it was my fault. And I will tell you about it coming up at 7:35-ish. Right now, let's get started with Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick.
All right, $25 up for grabs, 2 waterbeds and stuff. If you're the first one to text in the correct answer, this is a crazy story. A mayor of an Ohio village has resigned following a pair of voyeurism charges. His name is Wesley Dingus.
Nice.
That's his name. What village, what town is it that he was mayor of before he resigned? To be the first one, obviously this is Ohio, be the first one to text it in at 800-821-9970 and win the gift card.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia.
All right, the question was, a mayor of an Ohio village has resigned following a pair of voyeurism charges. His name is Wesley Dingus, and what is that village? And that would be the village of Butler, Ohio, up in Richland County, right there in right by Mansfield. Butler's where Clear Fork Ski Resort used to be. I used to go up there and ski a lot. That's where I learned to ski club, Butler, Ohio. But, this is bizarre. On January 13th, Dingus was caught on camera smelling the worn underwear of a minor in his care. That's they call that voyeurism. I didn't know that's. I didn't know what you would call it, but I guess that's voyeurism.
Call it ick?
Yeah, I call it ick for sure. Now the interesting thing is he also has pending charges of aggravated assault, vehicular assault, falsification, and dereliction of duty for an incident from last July when he allegedly ran over a man wanted for a parole violation.
So, typical politician.
Typical politician. Wesley Dingus.
Nice job. I know. A last name like that is exactly like what I grew up with, and I know a lot of people feel this way when you have very curly hair. In your younger years, you hate it so much.
Yeah, I had it. Yep.
Yeah, you hate it. And then, about 20-something, you're like, oh, curly hair is the ish. Like, this is... Everyone loves curly hair, but you have to grow to appreciate it. And I think a last name like Dingus is the exact same thing. You get nothing but picked on through middle school and elementary school. But about 25, you're like, hell yeah, I'm Dingus. Put it on my jersey. Forget my first name. I don't even want my first name. Just call me Dingus. That's awesome.
Well, Jeff Keller from Columbus, first one to text in the correct answer. He scores the $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
We are just continuing the cycle of everything comes around again because for the past many years now, vinyl has had a huge resurgence. And, it's not only the greatest way to listen to music, but now, after, kind of slipping away for a while after, like, the 80s, it's now back and in full force. Well, they are now continuing that trend of, well, let's bring back what's next.
No.
What's after vinyl?
Cassettes.
Yes.
No, I don't want a cassette.
Cassettes are on a huge resurgence, and because of that, Maxell, the company, has come out with another Walkman. They have got a cassette player with the belt clip that you will be able to slap right there on the side of your pants, pop in your cassette tape, and listen to your music.
It might be the worst way to listen to music.
Right.
Ever invented.
Are they still... Do they last? I mean, will my cassettes still play, I wonder? Because, VHS tapes kind of go bad.
They can deteriorate. Well, I think that was more about usage. I don't know about... Well, I guess depending on how you stored them. But technically, they will still play.
Right. I still have a ton of cassettes.
Here's the cool thing, though. They did modernize it, so it has a USB charging port, so you're not going through, batteries left and right. And no more headphone jack. It's Bluetooth. So you can slap your headphones on and listen to it. And 11 hours of playtime. I mean, that's more than you got out of your...
from the charge.
From the charge,
okay.
That's more than you got out of your batteries. And, of course, it's got that nice, cool belt clip, so you could just slap it on there. Now, it's going to cost you a little bit, as most vintage things do.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Running about $100, although if you jump on Amazon, you can get it for $80. And if you really, really want to go old school... You want to make your mixtapes, they are selling the blank tapes about $15 for a 5-pack, so you can get back on and start making your mixtapes again.
And where do you record these?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Does it have... let me see here. Does it have, can you... Because you can't record it from the... Well, this has got a record button.
Okay.
So I wonder if the USB would hook up to your computer.
Yeah. And you're going to have to record in real time.
Yeah.
Why would anybody want this? Give me back I'll take an iPod back. This is much better.
Yeah, I'm not going to invest in one of these. But if I could definitely see the hippy dippy vintage people.
I suppose
the 20-somethings.
Then you call the DJ and make sure he doesn't talk over the intro of your favorite song.
Right.
So you can get it all on tape.
Yes.
Vinyl in 2025 made more money. It was the most money they've made since 1983.
Oh, I believe it.
Most vinyl sold since 1983.
Huge. And if you need some, Magnolia Thunder Pussy Records is where you should go get all your vinyl.
Absolutely.
Go check them out.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Oh, we are in for a treat on a Friday morning because we have got ourselves a double WTF. What the Florida? Everybody all right this morning?
Yeah.
So
Okay. Kind of like round robin that one. That was all kinds of. We were all on different.
I think we had mic issues.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
A 58-year-old man in Florida by the name of Brian Parker is under arrest because he was at the Daytona Beach International Airport on Wednesday when he decided the way that he wanted to get on a plane was to drive through the gate onto the airfield. He took his blue Mustang and drove right through the security fence onto the strip and then attempted to board multiple airplanes. One had passengers on board. The door was already locked, so he couldn't. But then he was able to get onto another plane, which was empty, when finally the police caught up with him. Sheriff's office say Brian was highly intoxicated and his blue Ford Mustang was badly damaged after plowing through the airport gate. When he drove onto the taxiway, he actually nearly struck a plane. We almost had another one of those fire truck incidents from LaGuardia. Like, what are you doing? Although I will say, in the man dreams part of my brain, robbing a bank and being in a high-speed chase is one. But the other that I see a lot that I really want to do sometime is drive my car through like a closed fence.
Oh,
one of the chain link fence. It's got the lock on it.
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to drive right through it. That's like in the man dream part of my brain. Brian is facing multiple local charges. Plus, the FBI is investigating because, it's an airport and they take that stuff kind of seriously. In the body cam footage, he did tell officials, I went to an AA meeting. Then the next thing I know, I'm drinking, doing cocaine, and smoking pot.
That's a pretty big leap from
that
the
is
AA
a
meeting.
big jump. Yeah. Apparently that AA meeting was not working.
Oh.
I think you need to. I don't know what's above an AA meeting, but you need that. Yeah, whatever that is, you need that.
The next level.
Story number 2. I actually have to send out a big thank you to Pam Tilka. Pam Tilka.
Popcorn Pam.
Popcorn Pam.
Oh, I didn't know it was Popcorn Pam. Thank you, Popcorn Pam, because she sent me a Facebook message for this story. Otherwise, I would not have seen this. And I'll tell you what, I want to start a new something. And this is going to be the first official story, the first official not-so-breaking news story to go into the Not-So-Breaking News Hall of Fame.
Ooh.
This could be the single greatest not-so-breaking news story, at least the greatest one we've had so far, and this will be the first official entry into the Hall of Fame. So I'm going to save this one, and we're going to put it up on the wall or something.
Okay.
Because I'm going to start just by reading you the headline, and then we'll get into the story. Let me begin by saying we have ourselves a story from down south. We've got ourselves a WTF. What the Florida? Florida man caught trying to trade a ghost he captured in Tupperware container for store credit at GameStop.
Wow.
If that isn't a Florida story, I don't know what is. According to reports, employees were left stunned when the man walked in and placed a Tupperware container onto the counter and calmly explained that the container contained a real spirit that he had trapped, and I'm looking to trade. It's very rare, like limited edition. Staff says the man insisted the ghost had value and should qualify for trade-in credit, like on a game or a console, allegedly asking what kind of credit he could get for it. Well, we've all been to GameStop. We know they're only going to give you about $8 in credit for spirit or not. You're only getting about $8 in credit. However, they did say, unfortunately, they do not deal in spirits, and that's when things took a turn. When he was told no, the man reportedly became frustrated and doubled down, saying, "You're missing out on a huge opportunity here." Witnesses say he even warned staff not to open the container because the spirit inside was active. Police were called shortly after that. They arrived to remove the man from the store, after the situation escalated. He's now facing charges tied to like public disturbance and stuff like that.
It should be fraud because you know what's inside that Tupperware is a fart. That's what's in there. It's not a spirit.
You know?
Yeah.
No, it's the old butt ghost.
Mm-hmm. Don't open it. Don't open it till I leave.
It is the famous Dead Sea Tupperware. Listen. Still good. Yes, GameStop did put out a press release saying, we appreciate and do take trade-ins. However, we do not deal in the supernatural. So, Popcorn Pam, thank you very much for sending that story over. The first official entry into the not-so-breaking news Hall of Fame. It's 99.7 The Blitz. Hey, if you don't have plans next Wednesday, I'm going to be at Hofbrau House in Grandview Yard. They are doing their monthly keg tapping event, and it's going to be an all-out party. Live music starts at 6. They have a keg tapping parade. Like, this is a whole production to tap the keg, and that's going to start at 7. And I'm going to be hanging out at like 5:30. I saw the menu. Menu looks amazing over there at Hofbrau House. And, of course, if you're a beer drinker, then you're going to want to come out and join us. And I've got $50 gift cards to give away. So we're going to play real beer or fake beer.
Oh.
Very easy. 800-821-9970. I'm going to give you the name of a beer because, you know, there's thousands of different beers out there. And I'm not talking like Pilsner or IPA. I'm talking about like the official name of the beer. And you have to guess whether or not it's real or fake. Get best 2 out of 3, and we'll hook you up with a $50 gift card for a Hofbrau House right now at 800-821-9970 if you want to play. Let's get ourselves our first contestant here. Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's Jeff from Whitehall.
Hey, Jeff, how are you, man?
Good, how you doing?
Not too bad, thank you. All right, real beer or fake beer? Very simple. I'm going to give you a name, and you tell me whether or not it is a real beer or fake beer, okay?
All right.
All right, Jeff, here we go. First one. Smooth Hopperator. Smooth Hopperator. Real beer or fake beer?
Fake beer.
No, that's actually a real beer. Smooth Operator. Yeah. All right, let's try this one. Purple Monkey Dishwasher.
Definitely fake.
Oh.
No, that's a real beer. That is a real beer. Purple Monkey Dishwasher is a real beer by Evil Genius. It's a chocolate peanut butter porter.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Gosh.
All right, let's try this one. Just get one right, Jeff, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go. Zeus's left nut. Real beer or fake beer?
All right, I'm going with fake. I got to go with fake.
That's absolutely fake. Yeah, that is a fake beer. Jeff, you hang on. We'll get you a $50 gift card. Yeah. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, it's Slayton.
Hey, Slayton. All right, $50 gift card up for grabs for Hofbrau House. Real beer or fake beer? Let's see how you do. Even more Jesus. Even more Jesus. Real beer or fake beer?
Let's go real.
That is a real beer. Yes, absolutely. Let's see here. Drunkyhauser MD. Is that a real beer or fake beer? Drunkyhauser MD.
Let's go real.
No, that is fake. Unfortunately, that is fake.
Yeah.
Let's try one more. Get one more right, and we'll hook you up. Amber's hot friend.
That's real.
That is a real beer. You said that very confidently. Have you had Amber's hot friend before?
I have not, but it sounds pretty good.
It does sound pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah. I think I saw that same title on the Hub one time. Amber's hot friend. Slayson, you hang on. We'll get you hooked up. Hold on one second. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Who?
Hello. All right.
Ken.
Ken. All right, Ken. Real beer or fake beer? $50 gift card up for grabs. Let's see how you do. Ken, let's begin with RoboHop. Is that a real beer or fake beer?
Real.
That is a real beer. And I'm not even a beer drinker, but I really want to try RoboHop. Drunk or
pretty good.
Dead or alive, you're getting drunk with me. Does that work? No? Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. Let's try this one. Piss juice.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding?
Real beer or fake beer?
Fake.
Fake, that is a fake beer, yes. No, that is a fake beer, yeah.
So the name's available.
The name is available. $1 million idea.
I can think of a couple you could change to that name.
You absolutely could change a couple of piss juice for sure. All right, last one. Here we go. Real beer or fake beer? Baby got Bach. Baby got Bach.
Fake.
No, that's a real beer.
Oh,
But you know what?
you got the first
You
one
got
right.
the first one right.
Yeah.
Ken, we'll hook you up with a gift card, okay?
Woo.
Okay, thank
All right.
you.
You hang on. Couple of real ones I didn't get to here. Citra ass down. That's a good one. Pearl necklace oyster stout. Man. Sheep shagger. I don't know who's drinking sheep shagger. Sheep shagger. It's a Scotch ale. And then when you get older, you can enjoy a nice tall pint of Geriatric Hipster Club is another beer, if you're into that kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're a beer drinker, head on out and enjoy yourself a tall one.
And now, the 3 things you need to know before you go.
A little bit of mayhem last night in Cincinnati after the Reds opening day game. Cincinnati police called in extra officers last night. Huge crowds and multiple fights broke out. In fact, people brought their own pepper spray and tasers and were using them.
Did you see some of those videos on the streets?
No. Is it crazy?
How did I miss this?
Like Mardi Gras Tuesday, shoulder to shoulder. It was nuts.
Was this going on inside the park?
This is going on outside after the game.
What happened?
Yeah, just, I guess.
that many people together?
Yeah.
Well, it's a baseball game.
Well, and they did blame it on, the teenagers and such.
You know, it was Boston.
As they have been.
It was Boston was in town.
They did report several injuries and no word on how many arrests were made. The Senate has approved a funding package for the Department of Homeland Security that does not include money for ICE or Border Patrol. The Senate's overnight vote is a step toward ending what is on track to be the longest funding lapse of any federal agency in U.S. history. The move followed word from President Trump yesterday that he was going to sign an emergency order for Homeland Security to immediately start paying TSA, with or without the help of Congress. He was doing this. So the Senate moved, and the House is expected to vote on the measure sometime today. Well, an American Airlines flight attendant has vanished during a layover in Colombia. It was a flight from Miami to Colombia, and investigators now are suspecting he may have been drugged and possibly kidnapped. Now, the flight attendant is 32-year-old Eric Gutierrez Molina, and last Saturday, the flight arrived from Miami in Medellin, and then he was seen early Sunday leaving a club in Medellin with a man and a woman. Now, he went to this club with a fellow flight attendant, a female. And apparently when they spoke to her, she was like, I can't really even remember the night. I remember being very confused, very disoriented, and luckily making it back to my hotel room. But I do not remember anything else.
Oof.
So it does sound like there was some type of maybe drugging that happened. I don't know, but they can't find this guy. And the State Department's involved. American Airlines says it is working with law enforcement. And I don't know. Hope for the best for this guy, but that is freaky.
That is very freaky. To just
I don't know if I'm going to go out
disappear like that.
clubbing in Medellin. I feel like I'm not going to.
No.
But I don't want to blame. I don't want to victim blame here. But that's pretty risky behavior. But yeah, it doesn't sound like things were going well anyway. So, all right, those are your 3 things.
Well, if you've got kids, you know for a fact that at some point they have, used deception, whether they lied to you or just doing the things that kids do. And we've all done it. We all do it. It's something that you learn how to deceive. Hopefully you're not doing it to a level that is, extreme or illegal, but, we learn it. But it's an important part of life. How early do kids learn it? Well, a new study found that about half of children start understanding deception by 10 months old.
I believe it because I get hangry and I feel like I would be able to figure out at a very early infancy how to get food from my mom. Like if I cry, she comes over.
Right. Yeah, you learn those little tricks of the trade.
Yeah, like I'm starving. All I need to do is let out a little wail.
And here's the thing. Researchers found that kids' sneaky behavior ramps up extreme. Like once they learn it, it kind of takes off. So by 10 months old, there's about half kids that understand deception. By 17 months old, that goes even higher. And by 2, simple stuff like pretending not to hear you or like hiding things is basically natural to them. They have learned that skill. By the time they're 3, it gets more advanced. They can start making excuses. They can start exaggerating or even learning to blame imaginary people or things. I didn't do it. The dog did it. They learn deception and lies that early.
Maybe it's just a natural human defense mechanism.
Yes, and that's what
natural instinct.
Experts are saying deception is normal. It's how kids learn to understand the world and how to navigate and kind of get what you want.
Manipulate.
Yes, manipulate. And even though it might not be on the, on good merits, you're still learning how to do it. So if you've got yourself a youngin' and you're like, what? You're too young to be doing that. No, they're not. Nope. At 2 years old, they're already learning how to
get what they want.
Deceive. Yes.
And never have to pay for doing anything wrong.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Because at that point, it's like you're trying to teach them consequences, but they're more about trying to get what they want and not care about the consequences.
Right.
And some people just never learn to care about the consequences. Not that I'm saying that from personal experience at all about consequences or anything. But so yeah, if you got the young kids out there, keep a little eye on them. Well, it's another day and means we've got more AI news. It's just a part of everyday life now. That's just the way it goes. Just a few moments ago, we were talking about how kids as young as 10 months can learn deception and lies. Well, the other half of that, and being human, would be empathy. And apparently, after 30 years of study, research has shown that we have empathy towards computers, and now, even more so, like robots that are doing things. When we see them struggle, humans are actually feeling empathy. Like these robot delivery things.
Yes.
You see one stuck on the street. They have found that humans are actually feeling empathetic towards robots having trouble. They say there's an automatic social response that we have when we see someone struggling, and we don't pause to say, hey, this is a machine. We don't need to feel bad for it. We automatically just kind of have that feel bad feeling, and it's happening more and more because we are seeing more and more of these robots out there, and they say it is actually amplified if the robot is more humanoid, because they're seeing things like robots doing like taking orders. I don't know if you saw McDonald's just implemented. They have like robot customer service agents at the register now.
Wow.
Where it's like a humanoid robot. And so if the robot has human type features, we are seeing more empathy towards robots.
Here, let me say this: is that you remember, Rizbot? There's a ton of Rizbot his videos in Austin, Texas. Some guy bought this, $20,000 humanoid robot, and it goes around and like makes jokes with people and laughs and all that stuff.
Yes.
He's really fun. But here's the thing, like I would be interacting with that even as I do ChatGPT, and my thought is there's a human behind this. So if I thank ChatGPT, it's because in my mind, I'm thinking there's got to be a human involved somewhere. Like I don't know. I don't thank ChatGPT anymore, but I did at first. I was like, oh, thank you, because it seemed human. And I'm thinking, there's a human behind this somewhere getting my thanks.
It's funny you say that, because part of this article and part of this research, there has been a huge, and I want to say uptick, but they have seen a huge response of people thanking AI. Yeah. Whether it be ChatGPT or whoever, whatever system they're using, they will end with thank you. People have said sorry.
Yeah, I think that I did that at first.
Yeah.
I trained myself out of it because I realized there's no human behind this. This is just a computer. So I'm very short and succinct and to the point and not polite at all anymore. But I started out pretty polite on ChatGPT.
Was it Austin that had those robots walking around?
Yeah,
those are the Rizbots.
Yep.
That will come up and just talk to you.
Yeah, they'll tell you to ask if you want to get roasted.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually want to run into one of those.
I do too.
Really bad. Also talking about AI, I've got a 17-year-old stepson getting ready to wrap up his junior year. He's already getting college applications and college flyers and things like that. Well, if you have someone that is entering college, let them know they might be going old school to combat AI. A lot of colleges are going back to oral exams, where you actually have to stand in front of the professor and answer the questions by speaking with them.
Oh, wow.
It's not a bad idea.
Nope.
No.
It's the only way you can get around.
It's the foolproof way to combat AI because they have seen such an uptick in using AI that they're just putting the kibosh on it. And they're like, look, we are just going to go straight to oral exams for you to get your grades. And if you are typing a paper, by the way, just know that one thing that will really set off, because a lot of these professors are using AI catchers, they'll run it through a system, and they will come back with this paper was written partially by AI. Moreover, the word moreover, or the expression moreover, is the one word that really sets off the AI detector.
Oh, interesting.
Really?
Yes. Yep. They have found that is the one word that really sets off the AI detector and will almost automatically prove that your paper was used or written partially by AI.
There's also I don't know if there's anything more than Google Docs does this, but your professor, when you submit a paper via Google Docs, it can see in time, in current time, how long you type, they can see you typing. They can go back and see the history of editing, the copy and paste activity, the citing activity, and the actual real-time typing of this paper. They can see all that. It's embedded in the paper that you submit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, according to LinkedIn, the number one skill employers are hunting for is AI literacy.
Absolutely.
You don't have to be an AI engineer, you're not machine learning, just that you have the ability to use AI tools to do your actual job faster.
Because so many people are using it. It's just how they're using it.
It's not going to stop.
It absolutely will not stop. But a couple people have texted in, and I don't know if I'm totally against this. And I think maybe, Kelly, you might want to go back to thanking ChatGPT, because if they really are saving the info and learning and will continue to learn, and this continues to evolve, when they finally do become robots or conscious, are they going to remember how polite you were? I mean, when the time finally comes.
When they become self-aware.
When they become self-aware, they're going to be like, oh,
I know what she said to me.
Kelly used to say please and thank you.
No, I think it'll be like, hey, thank you for cutting that out, because what I'm really looking for is for you to get to the point.
Get to the point. I don't have time for your nonsense and your feelings.
Yes.
I just want you straight to the point. So, be prepared. It is not stopping, and if you're entering school, get that AI education.
Number 5 is alive.
Have you ever hurt your entire family? And I don't mean emotionally, I mean physically. Have you ever injured your entire family? Because I did the other day. There's 4 of us, myself and Nora, and then the 2 boys, 17 and 13. And we all like spicy food. So I do all the cooking and pretty much always kick it up a notch. Whether it's a little extra cayenne pepper, a little extra red pepper flake, whatever the case may be. And one of our new favorite things is chili crunch. It's kind of gotten popular over the past couple years. Usually find it in the Asian aisle of the store in a glass jar. And basically it's kind of like, it's ground up chilies, but it's usually in an oil. Comes in a glass jar. And you can put it on pretty much anything. And it's delicious. And so Wednesday night, I made poke bowls. I cut up some salmon into little cubes, cucumber and rice, carrots, and all kinds of toppings, and we all put some chili crunch on there. And let me tell you, thank you, Lord, baby Jesus, that we have 2.5 bathrooms in our condo because we were on constant rotation that night. And I was like, oh, God, is the fish bad? Like, what's going on? Now, there was no throwing up. It was just hot. All of us were ready to sit on ice cubes. I couldn't figure out what was going on. And so yesterday morning during the show, I get a text message from Nora. And it says, do you hate our beeholes? What? What are you talking about? And then she sent the picture. Because I didn't look closely enough, I guess, when I was doing the shopping for the poke bowls, where I went to grab all the things, including the chili crunch, because right there on the glass jar, obviously it's not a huge glass jar, so the circumference of the jar is smaller. So you don't see the whole label. The label wraps around, right?
Yeah.
And on the side, it said, extra hot, exclamation point.
Oh, no.
I didn't realize I grabbed the extra hot version.
Okay.
Did you not tell when you were eating it?
I know, I could a little bit. I was like, oh, I put too much chili crunch on here.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You can tell, it had extra kick. But never once did I think, oh, I grabbed, like, the wrong
So
thing.
what, did she go back to the well again the next day or
Yes.
something? Oh, okay.
Yeah, she had some leftovers, and that's when she knows she grabbed the jar, and she was making it. She goes, that's the problem. Those poor boys came home from school, and they were like, it was not a good day at school.
Oh, gosh.
Extra lavatory passes that day.
Burning beehole.
Yeah, just
So embarrassing, too. It's like, why do you keep asking for a bathroom pass every class?
Yeah, do you have to explain that to the teachers every time? I'm so sorry, but my beehole is on fire! I've never wanted to squat down so bad and just insert an ice cube.
Yeah. One of those nice round ice cubes that you put in a
The whiskey,
bourbon glass or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been so nice. Just to cover the whole circumference of the beehole. It sounds like when they bring you the fajitas at Chili's. It's just
Sizzling.
oh, so hot. So I want to know, have you ever like injured the entire family before?
I want to know if anyone's ever gotten a text from their spouse that says, do you hate our beeholes?
That is a unique text to get.
Don't see that one every day.
It'll catch you off guard when your fiance texts you, do you hate our beeholes? For sure. I'm assuming when the kids were younger, think you never hurt the entire family.
Not that I can think of.
I've given us food poisoning before on complete accident. I mean, you're thinking, is this ground beef? Like, is it okay? And then you're like, okay, it's probably fine. And then it's not fine.
Not so much.
Yeah.
I bet he would hate me telling this story, although it was a long, long time ago. My brother had a fancy-dancy, ritzy-schwitzy type dinner party where he had friends over, and it was catered. And they had a mushroom ravioli, and something went awry. Oh. And they all got hepatitis B or whatever. Yeah, whatever the
from the mushrooms.
Yeah, whatever the that version of hepatitis is. But they all, because I went to visit him. I was there like the day after, and my brother was like super sick. He was all jaundice and yellow. Yeah.
Okay, that's
bad.
That's bad.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, good morning, guys. This is Matt.
Hey, what's up, Matt?
Hey, I hurt my wife and I one time with some food on accident.
Oh, you did? Did you cook something improperly, or what happened?
Kind of. We were kind of in a hurry, getting ready to leave for a travel baseball tournament out of town for the weekend, and our freezer had gone out, and we didn't realize it.
Oh.
And I tried to salvage some chicken patties for the meal before we left.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
It was a pretty miserable weekend after that, and then we realized what had happened.
If something thaws You can't save it. You can't refreeze
They weren't quite fall. I thought it was still frozen enough, but yeah, don't do that.
Not quite.
Whoa.
Were you
No,
both?
not
Were you both just dying from both ends?
It hit me before it hit her, but once it hit her, we realized the thing we had in common there was the patties.
Right.
So you were on a travel
we've-
weekend. Did you have to pull off on every exit?
A couple, yeah.
Oh.
And, it was only up to Bucyrus too, and it was
Oh no!
it wasn't fun.
That's
fun.
more than enough. Yeah. Hate when
Yeah,
that
so we've never
happens.
had those ever again.
Yeah, that's what happens. If something gets you that sick, you're done with it forever. Like you can't
go back to it.
It just clicks the memory, and there's no way you can do it. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate the call, man. Have yourself a great weekend. Blitz, hi, who's this?
My name's Alex.
Alex, what's going on, man? How are you?
Very good.
Good, how are you?
Good. What's up?
Not much.
Oh, thanks for the call. I appreciate it. All right.
All right, what
Thanks.
happened there? I got a text here that says, I like stuff hot. One day I decided I was going to use hot chili oil when I seared up some chicken. When you put hot chili oil in a pan, it creates tear gas.
Oh, yeah.
We had to evacuate the house because our lungs were burning.
gosh.
Yep.
And our eyes were burning.
Of course.
Yeah, if you've ever smelled something very hot, it can automatically trigger. But if you heat it up even more and the steam comes off,
Oh, I guess I wouldn't have thought about that till it was too late.
Yep.
Same situation.
same
Oh
situation
gosh, it's
for
terrible.
sure. 800-821-9970. It's 997 The Blitz. Real quick, I just want to let you know we've got some sad news to report. As we, a little bit earlier, we were talking about our typical daily AI news because every day there's something coming out about AI, and I do have a little more AI information for you, and it's pretty sad. OpenAI, unfortunately, has shelved their plans to release their erotic chatbot. So, if you had plans on talking dirtier to computer, it's not going to happen now. I'm sorry for you, because I was looking forward to it. Actually, I was ready. I was ready to really just
Yeah?
the OpenAI erotic chatbot.
You know what Rule 34 is?
No.
Everything that's ever been created has a porn form. Like, there's pornography of it.
Yeah, I totally believe that.
So, I mean, that was just the next. I'm glad they're not doing it. Good for you.
You are?
Round of applause. My gosh, there's enough friggin' nasty porn out there. You people need more?
I mean, come on. I was looking forward to sitting in front of OpenAI.
Ew. Stop.
Twist my transistor.
Oh, here he is.
Do you say thank you, please, and thank you?
No, but you say yes, sir, and no, sir.
Ooh, it's so gross. You're giving me the shivers.
Your disk drive is so hard. Yeah, I'll let you slip past my firewall. Yeah, I want to munch your cookie. You want to finger through my browser? Yeah. Yes, I do want you to ram me.
Can I come back in now?
Yeah, you can come back in now. Yeah, what you got?
What you doing with that old floppy drive?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my hard disk drive just went floppy.
Daniel said, OMG, how does Kelly not know about Rule 34? I'm like, I just explained it.
No,
what do you mean, how do I not know?
I'm the one who doesn't know. Don't tell Kelly what she doesn't
Come
know.
on. At least give me credit.
She doesn't know much about porn, but she knows that.
I don't.
She knows Rule 34.
And now, all right, I'm listening. 3 things you need to know before you go.
The feds are investigating the Ohio State University College of Medicine over possible discrimination in its admission process. Officials say the probe falls under Title VI of the Civil Rights Act, which prohibits discrimination by programs receiving federal funding. An Ohio State spokesperson says the university will respond The New York Times is reporting similar investigations at Stanford School of Medicine and UC San Diego School of Medicine. Next Grill Industries is recalling more than 10 million metal wire bristle grill brushes after reports that small bristles detach from the brushes, stick to grills and food, and then are swallowed by consumers. Swallowed?
Yeah.
Don't
swallowed.
ever, recall or not, don't ever buy a metal grill brush.
They've already had recalls. Like Weber had to recall a bunch of their wire bristle grill brushes because of this.
Yep.
And now this next grill, basically what happens is they can, these little small, tiny little bristles get stuck on the grill or in your food, and then you can swallow them. They can embed in your mouth, in your throat, or in your GI tract.
Yes.
And you have to have, like, surgery.
Yeah.
Sometimes
There
to
have
get them out.
been many stories of ripped esophagi and holes. One woman had it for I think it was a couple years. She had it like in her jawbone, and they couldn't figure out what was going on. And they finally had a specialist, and they did like a CAT scan or something, and they saw just the tiny little metal sliver, one little bristle. And the thing was, like, her skin had grown around it after it got embedded, and they couldn't figure out. They finally,
Oh my
don't
gosh.
ever buy a metal grill.
I always have used one.
Yeah, well, all of us did. Yeah.
So what do you use?
There's multiple.
There's like a brush that's just like a pad of some sort of. It's not a stone, but something rough that can sort of get the stuff off your grill.
And they have other materials that are more like hardened rubber. You can use a potato, works really well.
A potato?
Yep. You heat up your grill, and if you rub a potato on the grates, it will really loosen up food. And so the starch will really loosen up food. Maybe I'm getting that confused. I'm sorry. There's an onion and a potato. One of them greases your grill, and one of them cleans your grill. I think the onion, the acid from the onion will eat through the grub.
Okay.
And you can rub an open potato. If you cut a potato in half, you can use that as like a greaser, because the starch will make it
that's
non-stick.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So you can contact the company Next Grill for a refund. You will have to send them a picture of your wire bristle grill brush in order to get that refund. And guess what? You don't get a cash refund. You are going to get a Next Grill gift card. I guess
for other
to
things.
Keep supporting the company.
Yeah, right. Yeah. We're not going to lose money on this.
No,
We're going to get that money back.
Netflix just tacked on another price bump for U.S. subscribers. It's second in a little over a year. The ad-supported tier going up $1 to $8.99 a month. Still affordable. But both levels of ad-free plans are going up $2. Standard will go up to $19.99. Premium to $26.99. $27 a month for Netflix. Who is paying that? I need you to come forward and tell me why right now.
Back to cable.
Wait, what's...
This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
What's 27?
Netflix.
The deluxe
What
plan.
is the deluxe?
Like no commercials, all that kind of
It's
stuff.
the premium ad-free plan where you get you can have 4 screens at a time and you don't get ads.
Okay.
Yeah, $27 a month.
Did they give a reason? Do they need money?
They need money to put into their, Netflix
Pockets?
programming. Into their pockets.
Well, I'm sitting here looking at their net profits by year. If you go from 2021, it was $2.7 billion, $5.1 billion, $5.4 billion, $8.7 billion, and last year a measly $10.98 billion in profits. That is double what they made in 2023. Just profit. So it's just greed, man. It's nothing but greed. More price gouging.
It's not a nonprofit. It's not a charity, Thick.
I understand
that. For the moolah.
And
we're willing to pay the increases.
And you know what?
So.
I'll give them credit, and they put out some decent, self-financed, their own movie studio. So I get it. But man, twice in a year? Come on.
Over a year.
Give us a break.
But I mean, they have plenty of profit money to use for this.
Is there ever enough?
No, there's not. That's my point. It's just greed.
All right. Those are your 3 things.
I'm not going to lie. This story kind of hurts the heart a little bit. I had never seen this before, but apparently it has been touched on here and there. I just never came across it. As we will all now learn, apparently, the network, has a docuseries called Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. And I guess they look at different things and, the entertainment world, obviously, and revolving around different people and some of the not so great things that they did. And there's a new installment that's coming out. This just sucks. Apparently, and maybe you know this, apparently Bob Barker was a raging racist.
He was a rager. Like, he had an absolute anger problem from what I'm hearing, because I'm seeing some of the same promos on this.
There are multiple claims, like you said, not only of, absolute retaliation and anger, but flat out racism. Not only from some of Barker's beauties, a couple of which were African American, and saying they were absolutely treated differently, but also, apparently, according to direct order from Bob Barker, only a limited number of African American contestants were allowed per taping. And I guess he has been recorded saying things behind scenes. I guess in some clips back in the day, you can see like an African American contestant had won something and jumped like, you won the new car, and jumping up and down and going in for like a hug. And Bob Barker's like,
The price is wrong, bitch.
Are you kidding?
Again, I have not watched it yet. I might check the docuseries Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, and this episode is about...
Oh, I gotta watch this.
This sucks!
He was like doing one of the models, Holly, I think her name was.
Yep.
But
she's in the docuseries.
They got in these raucous, screaming matches. He would be screaming at her.
Yeah, I mean, just...
like in front of people.
Not the Bob Barker we saw on The Price is Right, which is just absolutely mind-blowing to me that, I guess you never know when we watch these people on film, on TV, listen to their songs, who are they like in real life?
Here's the one thing I do not like is I don't like these things coming out post-death. It's not really that fair to, to put a whole docuseries together on how horrible someone is, and he can't even defend himself.
I can see that. However, I think it depends on the allegations.
No, it doesn't. Because if you act weird toward black people in the 70s, and then you could come out in 2026 and say, you know what? Let me tell you how much I learned over the years. And I was a jerk. And
okay, fair argument. I guess I didn't mean the type of allegation. I meant what proof there is, because he's on video doing it.
Okay, all right.
But that does make sense. If he were to be alive, if this were to come to light and he were to be alive and I was an a-hole, I was wrong, I learned so much, I regret it.
Let me tell you how I was able to change in my later years. And
I only bring that up because of, again, Bob Barker being on video saying these things and doing these things versus some allegations like MJ. There's a ton of terrible allegations and a bunch of stories and people coming forward, but there's no video of him in bed with a child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yes, but the right to defend yourself or to say how you've changed or what happened, but that just
the number of people that have changed since the 70s.
Right.
I mean,
yes.
it's,
you're absolutely right.
And I just, the behavior of people, I mean, compared to when I was a kid and the stuff I used to hear people say, it is nothing like that now.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, times have changed for sure. So, if you wanna see it and make your own, sort of conclusions and check it out, it's the docuseries Dirty Rotten Scoundrels to check out.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right, we got a couple animals doing things they shouldn't be doing, including we have got something you need to look out for. Now, granted, I only need you to do this if you're traveling to Wisconsin because there is a kangaroo on the loose that the police need your help with. Now, if you are going to Wisconsin and you happen to spot a kangaroo, well, first of all, what is a kangaroo doing in Wisconsin?
Zoo? Oh, one of those janky, like, roadside zoos.
Right. Bob's Petting Zoo?
Yes.
Yeah. However, I will say this. If you do spot the kangaroo, you should know that you have spotted the correct kangaroo because this kangaroo is wearing pants. There's a picture of the kangaroo, and he's got, like, Daisy Duke jean shorts on.
Nice.
There's, like, a hole cut out where the tail goes. Covers the rest of the butt, although bottom of the butt's hanging out, as Daisy Duke should do.
Definitely a domesticated kangaroo.
It's got to be.
By force.
Yes.
This poor thing just wants to be out in the wild, and here you have Daisy Duke shorts on it.
Although I'm really hoping it's not a domestic kangaroo, and the kangaroo went into, like, Macy's and was like, let me try these on.
Goes in the dressing room.
Yeah. No, if that kangaroo's wearing Daisy Dukes, it went into, like, Hollister.
Right.
Yeah. Definitely went into Hollister to try those on and found just the right pair. Like, ooh, these really accentuate these kangaroo cheeks. Anyone looking to clap? Let's go. So yes, if you're traveling up to Wisconsin, keep an eye out for the kangaroo wearing Daisy Duke shorts. Story number 2. I don't know where this comes from. This is a viral video. Apparently, we got squirrels out here smoking vape. This is a video of a woman in her house, and she is standing there in front of the window, and sure enough, there's a squirrel on her patio that is holding on to a jewel stick, puffing away. Like literally.
You can see the vape?
Yes, on the mouthpiece. It's not like it's trying to put it in its mouth. It's not trying to store nuts for the winter. It's not trying to play with it. This squirrel grabs it by 2 hands, and a couple times you can see it raise it to its mouth. And here's the woman watching the video.
Mom, there is a squirrel in your yard smoking your jewel. Mom, I swear to God, get the over here. Mom, come here.
This squirrel,
hometown.
Squirrel is just boop, boop, taking puffs from the jewel.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to think that, nicotine itself is an addictive thing.
Yeah.
So if you throw away a jewel and the squirrel's looking for food and it comes across this, its first hit, it's going to know what it is. Does it feel good to a squirrel? Does it click in the brain like it does for humans?
It's not letting go of the jewel, is it?
It is not letting go of the jewel. It walked away with the jewel. In the video, the squirrel leaves the patio with the jewel.
I'll take this.
Coming up next, what? I'm going to start doing some lines? What's this squirrel going to get a divorce? What's going on here? Ready for the squirrel was looking a little rough. It looks like that squirrel looked like it was working on its second divorce.
Like it's already been chewing on cigarette butts.
Right, yeah.
So the jewel's the next step.
Next step. He was trying to quit the cigarette butts.
Yeah.
They started tasting nasty, so he figures I can switch to the jewel. Might change things up. That's your not so breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz.
It's time. Rock and rumble. Kelly versus Goose.
On The Blitz. How do we know it's time? Because Kelly stands up and kicks her chair back. Starts jumping up and down. That's how we know that it's time.
I'm dizzy.
Scratching over there.
4-pack of tickets for Monster Jam up for grabs. Monster Jam's going to be at the Shot April 10th through the 12th. Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. They got the monster trucks doing their thing, plus freestyle motocross bikes as well. And you can get your tickets right now at Ticketmaster.com. Or you can just win yourself a 4-pack. We need 2 teammates, 800-821-9970, if you would like to win your tickets for Monster Jam. We want to give them to you. So let's find ourselves a couple teammates. Kelly?
Huh?
What you got, Thick?
Yeah. You mean, what are we doing?
Yeah.
No, I want to find out. Oh, yeah, what are we doing for Rock
I
and
don't know
Rumble?
if you're going for a listener or...
Whatever you would like, Thick. It's your world. We're just paying rent.
No, it is not.
All right, let's hear the game, and then let's get some contestants.
Slogans. I will give you the tagline. You tell me the company.
Okay. We did horribly with the sound, so let's see if we can verbally do this. Blitz, hi, who's this? Hello, Hit. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, who's this?
It's Dan.
Dan, all right, Dan, you hang on 1 second there. Oh, I'm sorry, wait, Dan, real quick, since you called in first, Your choice. Do you want to team with Goose or Kelly?
Take Goose.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Oh,
That's
Dan.
a good choice on a Friday. All right, Dan, hang on. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Aaron.
Aaron. All right, Aaron. You called in second. Dan
Great
picked
news.
me, so you are stuck with Kelly this morning.
Hey.
I'm sorry to kick off your weekend this way, but, you know. All right, Dan and Aaron, you guys hang on as Kelly and I go head-to-head in slogans for Rock and Rumble. We'll find out who's going to walk away with the tickets for Monster Jam. All right,
Is
go.
this just a shout
back
out?
and forth or shout out? Yeah, what are we doing?
Is it?
You guys usually just shout them
Shout out?
These,
All right,
yeah.
shout out the company. From the slogan, you tell us.
I'll give you a slogan, you give me the company. First one. Let's build something together.
Home Depot. Lowe's.
Oh, I thought you got Home Depot.
No, you didn't hit the bell.
I know.
Oh.
I'm confused.
Got to hit the bell for it to be right.
Listen, Ace Hardware. Oh, wait, you got it.
Okay.
All right, next one. Home style cooking done right.
MCL Cafeteria.
Bob Evans.
Jerry's.
Old Country Buffet.
Nope. Perkins. Nope. I'm thinking Tiger Woods. TJ's.
Home
style cooking.
Not
Done
old-
right.
Done right.
Home style cooking done right.
Not Bob Evans.
Ruth's Chris Steakhouse.
No, I didn't know. It's got to be
you're
Waffle House.
No,
No.
you were thinking of dress codes done right.
Home style cooking done right.
It's a restaurant that does the Cracker Barrel. Yeah. Yeah. Do you have the dustpan over there?
The dustpan?
Yeah. It's
No,
gonna be a clean sweep.
Sit down over there. See, did you ever heard the Bible verse, pride goes before a fall?
No.
Oh, I hope that bears out today.
Stay humble, let others be proud.
No.
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 Act like you've been here before.
I do. Wait, hold on, wait. I did read this. F. Kelly. Okay.
All right, here's one. All the news that's fit to print.
Wall Street
Dispatch.
Journal.
New York Times.
New York
That's
Times.
it.
Thank
That's
you.
I meant to get that out. I said Wall Street Journal. Yep.
Oh, did you? You knew what it was.
I
Kelly's back in it.
Uh-oh, I'm back in it, and I'm starting to get arrogant.
The good hands people.
Allstate.
Ooh, man.
How are these coming right to your brain? Like, you
'Cause I
do
am
gummies.
smart.
I don't.
I am smart.
I am so smart.
SMRT.
All right, here we go. Das Auto.
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
Hey, I almost yelled out Volva. So
Hey, we said it at the same time.
I think it was.
Oh.
I mean, all right.
All right.
She said it.
Tie.
I don't know.
Nobody
Did
gets
I?
it.
You said it, but I don't know if you said it.
I don't
before
think I
me.
said it first, but anyway, tie.
What did you?
It's a tie.
We'll
That's
call
what
it
we've
tie.
all agreed on. We've all
Okay.
agreed it's a tie.
We did all agree. All right. That's what we all agreed on.
Ready?
Yeah.
You'll love the way we fly.
Delta.
Oh, that was Kelly.
As much as she said Volkswagen, it was
I know,
Kelly,
I
yeah.
know. You're right. That was a tie, too.
The fastest money worldwide.
FedEx. Wells
Western
Fargo.
Union. Western Union.
Western Union.
Oh.
Yep.
Cause all I do is
All right, everybody in your car. Here we go. And they stay now. Grab the steering wheel again. Don't do that. Dan, I told you made the right choice. 4-packet tickets to Monster Jam at the Shot. We're going to get you hooked up. Aaron, you know what?
Grandson's going to love it.
Yes, he will. Absolutely.
Hey, quit bragging, Dan.
Aaron, we've got the same name, so I'll give you tickets as well. Okay.
Goose, my man. Yes.
It's Friday. I'm gonna roll you into the week. I'm not gonna ruin your weekends like Kelly did. I'm the good one here.
Thank
so.
you, guys.
Yeah. You guys hang on, and we'll get you hooked up with some tickets for the Shots 997 The Blitz. Here's a quick question. They surveyed 2,000 Americans, and they asked them, well, let me ask you this, because I don't think you are, Kelly.
What?
You're not a frequent flyer at fast food restaurants.
I'm not.
Yeah.
No.
How many times in a month?
0.
How many times in a year?
If it's like a desperation thing, I don't know. I don't go to fast food.
Oh, you gave up Arby's, didn't you?
Oh, we gave up Arby's, yes,
That's
sir,
right, I
about
forgot.
2 years ago.
I forgot about
but
that.
But that would be the one place I would stop.
Go. If you're going to go. Once or twice a year, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. I guess that's generous. I just don't eat it a lot. Now, if you consider Chipotle fast food, I would go to Chipotle over anything else.
Okay.
That would be my choice.
Upper end fast food for sure, but definitely fast food.
But I'd say, we don't. We definitely don't go the fast food route.
Vic, you're a little more frequent than that.
Yeah, at least once, probably once a week, maybe.
Once a week?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
I mean, not during the week, but once a week. Yeah, usually it's a Friday or Saturday thing.
I would say for us, it's definitely once a week.
Yeah.
If not, a little bit more. And there have been weeks where there have been. Let me tell you this. There have been days where it's been more than once in a day.
Right.
Sure.
I get it.
So this might be a little bit more difficult of a question, but I mean, I guess it would just be, some sort of bowl at Chipotle. But 2,000 Americans revealed the ideal fast food combination. Like if you could put together, and this means not your favorite meal from McDonald's. This means wherever you want to go, you
get
can
this item
piece
and that
together
item, your perfect fast food meal.
Yeah. So you said you gave up
that easy. I mean, it's not like I've never eaten fast food. I used to eat it all the time.
Okay.
Just maybe the last 30 years.
What would you put in your ideal fast food pie?
Okay, like the specific, like a Wendy's hamburger. Okay, something like that. I would do a Wendy's Wendy's chili, French fries, and then a DQ chocolate shake.
Okay. So you're not going for fries and burger. That would be your fast food combo.
Fries and chili.
Fries and chili.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thick, your ultimate fast food combination.
Take the bacon double cheeseburger from Burger King.
Okay.
I will take a chili from Wendy's. I will take onion chips from White Castle.
Oh, yeah, the onion chips are good.
And I will also have a Dairy Queen milkshake.
Ooh, so good.
Wow. All right. Man, I'm torn on the burger. I really am. I'm going McDonald's large fries, for sure. I'm also doing the Diet Coke from McDonald's because the fact that they chill both the syrup and the carbonated water, that's what makes McDonald's Fountain Pop so extra crispy, is they chill the syrup. So, Diet Coke from McDonald's for sure.
No idea.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to take, I would probably do a Wendy's Dave's Double is the one I'm going with, I think.
Five Guys is a great burger, too.
Five Guys is a good burger.
Five Guys is an expensive burger.
Yeah, you're dropping, $22-25 on your per person.
Yeah.
Like on your personal meal. I will tell you this, in this little survey they did, I'm shocked to learn that Burger King leads hamburgers.
How many times have I told you flame broiling beats frying?
I disagree. Disagree. Wendy's took second. However, depending on location, In-N-Out dominates on the West Coast. Of course, Chick-fil-A owns the chicken sandwiches, if that's what you're going to pick.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I would definitely throw in some nugs there. Where am I getting the nugs, though? Because Wendy's spicy nugs are pretty good. But I'll tell you what, I love me some McDonald's nugs. I'll say I do love.
What about Cane's nugs?
So Cane's does chicken fingers, which is different than nugs.
That's different than nugs. Okay.
It is different than nugs, but a lot of people Raising Cane's did come in terms of top chicken fingers.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, McDonald's did edge out Chick-fil-A in terms of nuggets, and they said about $12 is the average. I'm getting fast food today.
I'll tell you
That's
what,
it.
we found out that Savvy Sliders has some good chicken fingers.
Savvy Sliders does have some good
You're
chicken
making
fingers.
me want a very, very cold and icy Diet Coke right now.
Yep.
Tons of ice.
Oh, yeah, McDonald's is the place to go. You want that Diet Coke.
Yum.
800-821-9970. How would you piece together your ultimate fast food meal from anywhere you want? Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Ron, guys. Happy Friday.
Hey, happy Friday, Ron. Are you piecing together your ultimate fast food meal?
Well, I'm actually planning out my weekend now, thanks to you guys.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're going to visit a few of them.
Yes. We're going to start off with a lovely appetizer from Taco Bell. We'll go with the Nacho Bel Grande.
That's an appetizer.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I am with. Of course it is. When you go to a sports bar, what's on the appetizer menu? A plate of nachos.
Of course,
Yep.
yeah.
For the main course, we're going to get the chicken cordon bleu from Arby's.
That's a good sandwich.
And we'll also get the waffle fries from Chick-fil-A. And I will also go to Dairy Queen, but I'm going to get a Blizzard.
Oh, okay.
The Blizzard of the month, whatever that is.
Can't hate that. Didn't I thought that they changed their waffle fries and everybody was mad about them.
I think they went back.
Oh,
I
they
think
went
you're
back.
right. And I think they took the skin off or something, and people got mad. Yeah, they circumcised their fries, and they were like, "No, we're going to go back." I appreciate the call, man. I hope you have a great weekend. Yeah, get yourself some fast food this weekend. You deserve it. You had a hard week.
And now, all right, I'm listening. 3 things you need to know before you go.
A group of rural Ohioans has launched an effort to ban large data centers in the state of Ohio and has gotten the okay from the state attorney general to start collecting signatures to get a proposal on the ballot in November. It would be an amendment to the state constitution prohibiting construction of data centers that use more than 25 megawatts of power per month. So basically no more hyperscale data centers. The group has until July to collect about 414,000 signatures from at least half of Ohio's 88 counties in order to put it up for a vote in November. Now, right now, Ohio is a top 5 market for hyperscale data center construction. We're already home to about 200 data centers, many of which are hyperscale. And hyperscale is basically, first of all, outside of its massive power consumption, it's called hyperscale because they're able to scale it horizontally. So they get an enormous plot of land and then they build these like sort of warehouse looking things and then they can just keep adding to it horizontally.
Yeah.
Just to make it as big as they want.
Well, it was just, I don't know if it was earlier this week or the end of last week, but I read an article that within the next 10 years, data centers are going to use more water than humans consume. So they're going to be using more of the resource that we need just to operate the data centers.
Yeah, I've read they're having to come up with alternate ways for cooling outside of water because it's just not, interesting.
Insane.
So, anyway, they'll be out there collecting signatures if you are so inclined. The Senate early this morning approved Homeland Security funds to pay TSA and most other agencies, but not ICE or Border Patrol. TSA has gone weeks without pay, and a large number of agents have either quit or called out to make money elsewhere. This has jammed up airports, disrupted travel, and imposed financial hardship on workers. The Senate approved the deal unanimously. The House is expected to take it up today.
I saw people on social media now are taking an extra day off of work because they're going to the airport the day before to get in line.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Because the lines are so long.
I've seen like at in New Orleans, it's really awful.
Yep.
And
New Orleans I saw,
Austin,
and
I think is kind of bad.
Atlanta. Atlanta's automatically the busiest airport in the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just
The last I saw, Columbus said get there 90 minutes before your flight.
That's pretty good for what we've seen, but still,
good.
that's...
Well, the Columbus Metropolitan Library is hosting its semi-annual Big Book Sale this weekend. It's happening at the main branch from 10 to 5 p.m. today and tomorrow, and from 1 to 4 p.m. on Sunday. So they'll be selling children's book, adult fiction and nonfiction, CDs, DVDs, and audiobooks, all available for purchase, and proceeds will support the library's various programs and services. So it's kind of a nice little program they do there a couple times a year, and those are your 3 things.
You know, as much as a foodie as I am, and I love trying new places, for me, there is a certain level where it's like, Okay, I don't like this.
Yeah.
It gets too fancy.
Yes, I agree. Absolutely.
The only thing I will say absolute yes to when it comes to fancy and money is Japanese A5 Wagyu. If you've ever had real Japanese A5 Wagyu, that's a whole nother level.
See, I haven't, and I don't want to. Because I'm afraid I'm really going to love it.
Yeah, it'll ruin
right. And
everything.
I can't afford to live like that.
And then if you ever have the opportunity, the level, there's one tiny level up from that, and it's Japanese A5 Wagyu. It's olive beef. And like they feed the cows olives. So all the olive juice gets into the muscle, and it's
This is a step up?
Yeah. That's just the Japanese A5 Wagyu, and then it's called olive beef, and it's
all they eat are olives.
It gets into the,
or that's just additional.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I was going to say they can't possibly get that big living on olives.
But you go to a Michelin star restaurant. Like if you've ever watched Burn, the movie with Bradley Cooper, and he plays a chef, and he's a 3-star Michelin chef, and these dishes they put out. Not to mention, you're paying godly amounts of money for 2 bites.
That's
tiny little plate.
I'm not into
and
that.
I don't need sea foam on my potatoes.
I know. They put some weird stuff on food.
But if you're ever lucky enough to visit a Michelin star restaurant, great. Well, there's a guy from Las Vegas who just broke the world record by eating at the most Michelin star restaurants in 24 hours. He started at Oxomoco in Brooklyn, in New York City. And then the next day he went to Gramercy Tavern in Manhattan and then went on from there. He visited 28 Michelin star restaurants in 24 hours, breaking the record of 22 from a gentleman who did it before him. In Hong Kong. Now, here's the thing. He must have gotten, like, only one appetizer at each place because the food cost was only $976.97.
And how many
plus
places?
Tips. 28.
Oh, yeah. I was just about to.
Hold, please. iPhone, calculator. We've got $976.97 divided by 28. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Hold on. 97 divided by 28 equals $34.89 per restaurant. Yeah. So he does a small appetizer.
He could have had it. Yeah, give me the wedge salad.
Yeah. His transportation, however, cost him another $474.37. So all in all, he was, $1,400 in. But still, it's a cool record to have, and it'd be a cool experience, but I'd rather visit, like, the most steakhouses in 24 hours. Like, straight-up meat sweats.
Honestly, I want to go to a restaurant where they can make something that I love better than I can make it. That's really all I'm looking for.
It has become a very big theme in our house. And stroke the ego, pat on the back. The boys have done a good job. My stepsons have done a great job. Most places we go now, they finish and we'll get in the car and they go, you make it better.
Yes.
And I'm like, yeah.
Yes. I'm not finding anywhere that's making filet better than me.
It's really interesting because, again, and Nora and I know it too. We know that I can make it better, and we know it's cheaper to eat at home, but we love the adventure and the ambiance of
that's what
going
you're
out to a new place.
Yeah. Because you're spending more, you know. Like, I haven't found anybody that can touch my lasagna.
Really?
For me, and that's my family, too. And they're like, I can't eat lasagna anywhere else.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah, because, the other thing, we always sit at the bar, any restaurant we go to.
Right.
We sit at the bar because we love to people watch. And, it makes it awkward when I'm on the couch and I'm talking crap about her sitting right next to me because she's the only one I have to look at. I'm used to talking crap about the other people in the restaurant. And if she's the only one there, it's just not as fun. So, if you have where have you been that you, just got to go try? I'd love for you to text me 800-821-9970 because we still have our list going in our phone. Nora and I have a list going.
You have the Columbus Fish Market on the list?
We do have the Columbus Fish Market.
Because I told you.
Yes.
Best appetizer in this city. that bacon wrapped barbecue shrimp.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Barbecue and shrimp, it sounds like an interesting
Well,
combination.
they call it voodoo sauce. It doesn't taste a lot like what the barbecue sauce you're probably used to.
Okay.
But, man, there's something about that flavor. I don't know what it is, but that is just the best appetizer I've ever had.
All right. We'll have to check it out. It's 99.7 The Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yep, let's learn you some stuff on a Friday morning, send you in the weekend with some knowledge you didn't have when you woke up this morning. Like, did you know wood frogs in Alaska can hold their pee for up to 8 months during the region's long winters? God, 8 months. Just standing there cross-legged doing the pee-pee dance. Like,
oh, my
come
God.
on.
Somebody get this same training for my wife, please.
Do we have to stop again? They relieve themselves once temperature increases. Actually, the pee helps them and keeps them alive while they hibernate. Special microbes in their gut turn it into nitrogen.
Probably keeps them warm, too.
I think so. Internal, from the inside out.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you know that baby hummingbirds know from birth to poop outside the nest? They are just born with that information.
I think hummingbirds are the coolest friggin' birds.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. Did you know that the official tourism ambassador of Tokyo's Shinjuku ward is Godzilla?
Wait.
The official tourism ambassador for Tokyo's Shinjuku ward, like the city, is Godzilla. That's their tourism ambassador. That's not a very good tourism ambassador.
What does he do?
Well, he says, come visit Shinjuku. This is where you
sorry, it's all smashed.
He says, that was terrible. I don't know what that was.
Sound like a sumo wrestler.
Yeah, that was not... did you know the fax machine was invented in 1843, before the telephone was actually invented? The initial patent for a facsimile machine was for a chemical telegram, is what they called it back then. No idea how it worked if you didn't have phones yet.
Okay.
And finally, did you know the earliest known site of human habitation in North America is not that far from here? It's a short drive from Pittsburgh, actually, so about 3 hours away. It's an archaeological site called Meadowcroft Rock Shelter. It was discovered in 1955 because of a groundhog hole. Claims to have evidence of human presence as early as 19,000 years ago. That's pretty cool.
All right.
Yeah. There you go. Learning you some stuff on a Friday morning. It's 99.7 The Blitz.